It appears the race for the 2027 presidency and the political terrain is getting charged. Now, the latest on the cards is the fact that 22 governors on the platform of the All Progressives Congress APC have endorsed President Bola Tinubu as the party's sole presidential candidate for the 2027 elections. The chairman of the Progressives Governors Forum and governor of Imo State, Hope Uzodimma, moved the motion for President Tinubu's adoption as the APC sole candidate, which was seconded by the vice chairman of the group, Governor Uba Sani of Kaduna State. The motion was put to a voice vote and adopted with a standing ovation by the participants at the APC National Summit in Abuja. Now let's share the story by TVC News' Habida Lawal with you.
The event began with a chant of enthusiastic supporters and party leaders who lauded President Tinubu's leadership and vision for Nigeria. Governors, leaders of the National Assembly and National Working Committee members emphasized that under President Tinubu's administration, the country has witnessed remarkable growth in infrastructure and economic development.
I hereby affirm the various endorsements and declare President Bola Ahmed Tinubu as the sole presidential candidate of APC.
Mr. President, you are lucky to have all the political caterpillars in Nigeria present here today. So I congratulate all of you.
The President has provided both policy direction and political backing. It is our duty to translate these at the subnational level into tangible results.
In his response, President Tinubu described the endorsement as a profound honor and a testament to the confidence placed in his administration by the party and its representatives.
To me, I owe you a whole world of gratitude. The endorsement today, the carry-go inspiration, I know road.
As President Tinubu prepares for a robust campaign in the upcoming month, the focus now shifts to policy proposals and strategies that will resonate with the Nigerian electorate. The endorsement signifies an ambitious plan to not only defend the presidency but also to enhance the party's legacy as they approach the next electoral cycle. As the 2027 elections loom on the horizon, all eyes will be on President Bola Tinubu and the APC as they rally support across Nigeria in a bid for continuity in leadership. Habida Lawal, TVC News, Abuja.
All right, beautiful report there. Torrent of endorsements. I mean, for President Bola Tinubu, he continues to dominate headlines because if you look at the pages of major newspapers this morning, that was there. But talk to me, what's your assessment, of the endorsements, of the president by the Progressive Governors Forum?
Well, actually, I am not surprised. Why I'm not surprised is that the birth of the APC started in Lagos by the Progressive Governors Forum, 9 of them. That was in 2013. That was the birth. So they are from 9 party states, they have moved to 22 states. And by the fact that, look, Nigeria, it is politics, we are in politics period, and the president had just spent 2 years. One would have expected that they should tarry a bit and implement more of the programs. But because politics
is coming up too early.
I think it is too early. But because of the kind of politics we play in Nigeria, even all the parties, including the opposition too, they have started warming up for 2027. So for the sense of politics, it is not too early. But the reality of governance, I would have expected that it will not be allowed to, because the president and the governors still have at least 21 months to perform, to work for the people of Nigeria.
Then politicking should start.
But having said that, I believe that it was a strategic move by also the government that is in power, because we don't have a particularly very strong opposition in Nigeria. The opposition that we should have disagree among themselves because of ambition, because of petty things and some other things. So I think that, well, they are just, like I said, they are playing politics, and they are trying to make sure that they retain the power. It is about politics, about self-interest. All the 22 governors have one interest or the other. And for you to know that, we have to know one single fact, that since June 2023, all the governors have earned money 3 times more than they have been earning before. So you expect them to actually want a continuity. But another question you now ask is that whether they have translated that particular money they have earning into governance for the people of Nigeria. The people of Nigeria will not determine that, because I always tell people that, look, you cannot just assess Nigeria by looking at the president. You have to look at the 36 governors in Nigeria who collect money every day, and the 774 local governments in Nigeria who collect money every month to better the lot of the people.
Now, Tunde Abaton talked about something. He said maybe they should have tarried a while. Do you think it was too early?
No. What you're having is very unusual, even by our standard. And I believe a lot of forces probably have compelled the president to do this. He himself, I don't know, I am not speaking for him, but I am too sure the president himself will not like it, because it's a distraction. He has too much on his table to do, and you see, he wants to achieve somebody who is chasing, great legacy. You are not yet 2 years and a gale of, but you will see, probably this is a reaction to all these, I don't want to say noisemakers or jesters, but you have them making noise all over the place, coalition, people, all motion, all noise, all motion without movement.
So you think this is like a show of strength?
This is to just show the so-called coalition, promoters that this is Jagaban, you can't.
Okay, but looking at
in reality, to be honest with you, what you are saying here is not new.
So it didn't come to you as a surprise.
See, we pattern our system after the American democracy.
Yeah, president.
So when you look at party democracies, you see a sitting president. They have that single. They enjoy a lot of advantages. One of them is when they are seeking re-election, you don't allow, strong opposition, so that it doesn't paint the party as weak. It doesn't think that the party is losing focus. Because when you do that, it always halts re-election prospects. So the party normally, and that's what we've been doing. You get what I'm saying?
I do.
So for a president like Tinubu, it can't be less. It cannot. So when you are seeing endorsement, the APC people are able to come out. I'm telling you, the people outside the APC, I'm talking about the opposition, there are many of them that are even begging the president that we will do this for you, we will do that for you. Those ones are unable to come out. But the truth is that when you go into the next election, it will be too massive.
Too massive. Now, the president said something. He said he's expecting more defections. He also said no one was forced to join the ruling party. And the president described the inflow to the APC as people getting out of a sinking ship. The question is, who sunk that ship?
Well, I believe that politicians, everybody, everywhere in the world, we have an opportunity to make a difference when we are in politics. In spite of the fact that there's no more politics of ideology, especially in Nigeria. But that means that anywhere you are, you can make it better by saying that you have something to show. But unfortunately, in Nigeria, what we have is politics of self-deceit and ambition. People are no more looking at the collective goal of a particular party. Most of those people who are in the opposition party, they are eager to go to where the action is going on. They are not ready to stand in the opposition and defend what they believe in. In other words, I won't say they are better and better politicians, but they are people that lack a very strong commitment to any particular goal. Because there's no reason for that to be happening. if the opposition party have well-organized people who have conviction, it is not enough reason for you when your party has a problem to begin to believe that that problem was caused by another man. If you are unable, there are a lot of people who are unable to sleep with their wife for 5 years, and yet they will say that it is the president that has caused it. So it is a sign of weakness on the part of the opposition to begin, or any other body to begin to say that the other parties are not organized because the president is winning them. Everybody has opportunity. Look, the PDP has 11 states. Before yesterday, they have 11 states because one state has joined again. They now have 10 states. They have 11 states. Akwa Ibom too, because the man asked his commissioners and special advisors that whether they like it or not, they must follow him. So when you have 10 states in Nigeria, it is enough for you to build a very formidable opposition. Remember that I said, look, whether you like it or not, President Tinubu, he became the only last man standing in 2003. He built the party from AC to AD, from AD to AC, from AC to ACN. He remained in that particular party, began to build the party, and from ACN in 2012, they started the movement for APC, and APC came about in 2014. So if people can stay in their party and they believe in the ideology, can build it instead of saying that you want to jump ship every day. Some people will be in APC this evening. Tomorrow morning, when you greet them, they are in PDP. So self-interest is much more. And it is that self-interest that is killing the PDP that is supposed to be the dominant opposition party in Nigeria. Self-interest has overtaken the ambition and the perception of a lot of opposition in Nigeria.
So, all right then.